P2B was called out and insulted by APC political jobbers for referring to Rasheed Ladoja, the newly crowned Olubado of Ibadan, as his brother, and he decided to reply them using the same word, my elder brother. Despite P2B's best intentions, it's time to put a stop to this. There's no reason to reply to people who are paid to insult you. These are people who are literally paid to degrade his credibility and insult him at any chance they get. So replying them doesn't change anything. They will not start loving him all of a sudden, no. They will not start singing his praises. They will never say anything that will put P2B in a positive light. Their job is to insult him, is to make sure that he loses credibility. They see him as the enemy. So he has to put a stop to this. We understand that P2B is doing this in order to show that he is different. He wants to show leadership. Leadership should mean that you do not see anyone as a political enemy, despite his political leanings. Yes, when you win elections, you don't say, like Muhammad Buhari infamously said, referring to those that voted for him or not. So you do not say that when you want to show leadership. You have to see everyone as a whole. Not everyone is going to vote for you, but when you win that election, you still have to treat everyone as whole. Yes, that's what it's supposed to be. You do not isolate some people because they did not vote for you. Just like what Tinubu is doing today. He's giving most of the appointments to people who he feels will work for him. Part of his cartel, so to speak. So he doesn't feel that others have the capacity, that they are competent enough to be in his cabinet or to be appointed to do certain things, despite the fact that we are talking about Nigeria here, not his personal estate or even Lagos. Also, P2B is trying to show that when he's called out or even insulted, that he doesn't take it to heart, that he responds as a leader should do. When you call out a leader, the leader must respond. He is obligated to respond. Never mind the fact that in Nigeria, leaders feel like overlords, that their subjects should never question their gods. They should never question whatever they do. So this is the angle P2B is coming from. But like already said, he must put a stop to this. These are people that earn a living by insulting him. Doesn't make any sense. And he has nothing else to prove to Nigerians. Nigerians who understand him can actually predict what he can do and what he cannot do. That's already very enviable. Many Nigerian politicians would love to have that. Yes, if Nigerians have that kind of confidence in many politicians, they wouldn't need to spend money campaigning. They know that the people already have that confidence. All they need to do is to present themselves and they will win an election like P2B has done in the past. The trio of P2B, Bola Tinubu and Rasheed Ladoja were once governor colleagues at the same time in Nigeria. They must have met themselves in National Economic Council meetings or even the Governors Forum. They were once governors at the same time. And also, ATIKU, the former vice president, must have chaired a National Economic Council meeting that the trio attended at the same time. You see the link here. So when these people called P2B out, they even went as far as insulting him, calling him a silly liar. People pointed out to them that ATIKU also referred to Rasheed Ladoja as his brother. Likewise, Tinubu, who also, while posting his congratulatory message, referred to him as his brother. So why did they single out P2B to insult? They didn't know where else to run to. They started changing the narrative, started saying, can you compare the age of ATIKU Abubakar, Bola Tinubu and Rasheed Ladoja, that P2B is much younger, he should never refer to him as elder brother. Can you imagine that? What has age got to do with anything?
Yorùbá òbí ti rí yín fi o láti pe Olúbàdàn ní my friend.
ẹ dábò rẹ̀ rú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o.
Dàrú à ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn ni.
ẹ ti dàrú bá o.
Ọmọ Ìbàdàn òbí ti rí yín fi o. Yorùbá òbí ti rí yín fi o. Ó ń pe orí adé ní my friend.
70 years older. The cabinet imperial majesty. The president go pè ní my friend.
Mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe close to. Well, I mean, supposed to say my friend, but my brother.
No, my brother. You pè my brother. I tell my brother. My brother. My brother. Do you know that?
When you say my brother, she da.
My brother, Olunda ní kábíyèsí.
Titi Baba.
Yes, some might say, in Africa or in Nigeria, we respect our elders, this, that. What is wrong in calling someone an elder brother? Just like someone in United States might refer to someone in the streets as, hey bro, it doesn't mean that the person is his blood brother. They don't share parents. They don't share one mother or one father. They are not even step brothers. But he just said, hey bro, so why is it a problem to refer to someone as your brother, despite the fact that you guys don't have a blood relationship? It's just to show the kind of respect you have for that person. It's just to show the regard you have for the person, like your own blood brother. These things are simple, but like already said, these are people who are paid to literally insult, hound, and intimidate P2B. So he shouldn't be responding to them. The more he responds to them, the more they get motivated. We trolled this man, we insulted him, and he responded. They will do worse in the future. Yes, like already said, he doesn't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. Anyone asking a question like, what will P2B do differently? No one needs to respond to that person. Nigerians have passed that stage. Even if that person was living in a cave the past 3 years, he should use Google to answer his questions. Yes, it's as simple as that. Also, anyone asking what did he do, what projects did he execute when he was governor of Anambra State, the person should not be responded to. Yes, because they are not asking that question in good faith. They should use Google to answer their own question. People who spend more time talking about a political opponent that is not in power, despite the fact that they hammer on it every day, trying to convince Nigerians that this man poses no threat to APC, but they can't stop talking about him every day. Instead of holding the person that is in power to account, what is he actually doing right now that he has found himself in power? Is he lifting Nigerians out of poverty or plunging them deep into poverty? These are the things Nigerians are supposed to be discussing, not asking questions about political opponents. Are political opponents supposed to be held accountable for what is going on in Nigeria today? Do they make the policies? Do they have any powers to change anything? Because they are not in power. So anyone asking you any question about a political opponent right now should not be taken seriously. Ignore the person to oblivion. Yes, because the person is supposed to focus on the person in power. When it is acceptable to question political opponents is when the campaign starts. Yes, anyone can now start saying, okay, we know that the person in power has failed woefully, but what about the political opponents? What are they going to do differently? That's the time you can maybe choose to answer anyone. But right now, don't listen to anyone. Don't let them distract you because they are looking for excuses. This is the first time in Nigeria's history, especially since the Fourth Republic, that people are saying that you cannot hold the president accountable, that you must hold your local government chairman or state governor accountable, even on security issues. Can you imagine? Not that Nigerians shouldn't hold all political office holders accountable, but the president can do more damage to your life than any other political office holder would ever do in Nigeria. Who devalued the naira, for instance? Who removed petroleum subsidy? Who increased the price of petrol? Who has plunged you into poverty than ever before? Definitely not a governor or a local government chairman. So you can see, in Nigeria, the reason why everyone shouts the president, everyone talks about the president, blames him for everything, is because of the enormous powers they have. To whom much is given, much is expected. If you use your power to devalue our currency, use your power to remove petroleum subsidy, and the obvious effects leads to massive poverty of Nigerians, and they call you out based on that, you tell them to call out their governor or their local government chairman. Did these people remove petroleum subsidy? Did they devalue the naira? These are the issues. Yes, Nigerians are aware of this, so don't fall for their narrative. Don't ever listen to them. Anyone telling you the governors receive more money today, money that when you compare to 10 years ago, the federal allocation under Goodluck Jonathan, when you calculate the exchange rate at the time, you will see that what they are earning today is peanuts. Even under Muhammadu Buhari, the fact they used to share among the states under Muhammadu Buhari is well above what they are sharing today. Don't let the figures confuse you. Think about the exchange rate under Muhammadu Buhari. The official exchange rate was about 450 naira per dollar. Today is about 1,500 naira to $1. So for every 1 billion naira a state received as FARC under Muhammadu Buhari is equivalent to 3 billion naira today. That's exactly what it is. So if they are telling you the governors are getting 10 billion naira monthly allocation, that 10 billion naira should mean about 3 billion naira under Muhammadu Buhari, not to talk of how much it was under Goodluck Jonathan. Also, it was acceptable for Tinubu to call out Goodluck Jonathan at the time, saying that the buck stops at his table. No one told him at the time to hold his governor responsible or to hold his local government chairman accountable. No one did that. It was all acceptable. Now that he has found himself in power, it has suddenly become unacceptable to call him out. They are telling you to call out your governor, call out this person, call out that person, except him. He wants to take the glory for everything, but he never wants to take responsibility when it comes to failure. Thanks for watching.
Listen to what P2B just did. Going live and pandering to Tinubu's political jobbers is not just a mistake, it is dangerous. Because let's call it what it is, counterproductivity. These political jobbers do not see humility as strength. No, they see it as weakness. The moment you extend a hand of friendship, they do not clap for you. They sharpen their knives. They say, we have broken him. Let us press harder and put that. Is why Nigerians keep sneaking. Because instead of comforting the system, leaders keep appeasing it. Let us be brutally clear. Pandering does not just tame these people, it fuels them. You do not beg people who thrive on rigging, on ethnic manipulation, on looting our future, looting our children's future. You confront them, you expose them, you put them on a defensive. That is how you should work. If Obi truly want to be the face of change, he must stop giving the illusion that Tinubu political machineries are partners in progress. They did not. They are not. They are the very thing. They are the very people holding this country down. They are the very people holding this country down because they don't like progress. And here is the counter narrative. Nigeria does not need another political leader trying to make peace with those political jobbers, with Tinubu's political jobbers. Nigeria needs a leader with fire in his bone. Someone who says, I will not sit at the same table with the people destroying the nature. Because let us face it, when you dine with jobbers, you do not convert them. You only end up smelling like them. And Nigeria cannot afford that smell again. Not in 2027, and not forever, and not ever. We are tired. We want to put an end of this. Please subscribe and share your thought in the comment section.